And Kaleb Cooper is joining us now, live from Diddley Squat. Good morning, Kaleb.
Good morning, Kaleb.
Good morning, how are you?
We're very good,
Really
thank
good.
you very much. So, just how much stress has Jeremy been putting you under?
I mean, it's fairly stressful on a daily basis, that's for sure. But at the same time, Series 4 is great because, of course, he goes over to the pub a lot more. So actually, for me, it's beneficial because he's never on the farm as much.
Can you just put the rumours to bed, though, Kaleb? After the trailer for the series was released, there was lots of worried viewers and fans thinking that maybe you weren't in the series and you'd left Jeremy high and dry and Harriet was taking over. You're still involved, aren't you?
Yeah, no, still involved, yeah. I mean, there's lots of rumours going out about I've been replaced, but I'm still here. And, of course, Harriet stepped in as I jumped away on tour. So I'm very grateful that Harriet come along and saved the day.
She did. She managed to handle...
did.
She did some stuff that even you wouldn't do for Jeremy, though, Kaleb, and including trimming his eyebrows. Had you ever noticed he had a problem with his eyebrows?
Yeah, no. No, I don't think I really noticed. I know his hair's terrible, but I don't really notice his eyebrows.
I mean, is he to be trusted to be left on his own at the farm?
No. No, I think we've seen that. I mean, he's getting better, I must admit. I mean, he's getting better as a farmer. For example, the pigs, he's a great pig farmer. But there's certain things he still can't do in terms of, like, for example, put a tractor onto a cultivator. So, of course, he still needs a hand doing that.
Yeah.
Talking of pigs. Kaleb, I know that you are thoroughly involved with the looking after of the livestock. We have a little clip of how the pigs turn on you, just to understand the danger involved in your job. Let's watch this clip and then you can try and explain how you got out alive.
Jeremy, shut the door! Shut the door!
All right, Larry Grayson.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Ah! Ow! Ow, 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 ow!
This tree is really irritating.
Ow! Ah! Ah! Could someone please undo the...
Right, we've got 11 pigs and Kaleb.
Kaleb,
It's so good.
Kaleb, what was going on?
No, I mean, loading pigs is hard work, especially when they're outdoor pigs. So, of course, you've got the trees to fight. It was incredibly bad weather last year, so the mud was unbelievable. And then, of course, as I got in the trailer, they're quite... How would I put it? They're quite... They like to, like, try things, if that makes sense. And, of course, they haven't got hands, so therefore they have to bite stuff to try it. So what actually happened was they actually attacked my wellies and was biting my wellies and trying to pull my wellies off, and I was trying to fight them. And actually, 11 pigs is quite strong.
Yes, and no help from Jeremy whatsoever, as he just basically closed the door on you.
No, I think he was very relaxed, thinking he's done his job, and actually loading Kaleb up in there as well. And I think he just completely forgot about me.
Yeah.
It was like being in the livestock trailer with, like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's on all fours. They're so strong.
That's an idea.
That's brilliant. Kaleb, when Jeremy came up with the idea of the new pub, he thought it was truly
genius.
brilliant, didn't he?
Genius.
What are your feelings about the pub?
Again, I mean, pub's a great place now. I mean, it was hard work to get it all set up, but my first thought was going, OK, if he's going to buy a pub, hopefully he'll go over to the pub a lot more and therefore never be at the farm. So therefore I can just continue doing what I do and he can be over there. But actually, it turns out we come back, annoyingly.
The reason that Harriet came in was because you went off on tour. I think the last time we spoke to you, Kaleb, you were just about to start doing your tour. What was it like going around the country? I mean, you barely ever left Chipping Norton previously, and suddenly you're going off around the country, meeting all the public. What's that been like?
I know, it was great. I mean, it was very... I mean, I'm a firm believer, if you're nervous about something or scared of something, you've got to go put your head down and go through that fear. Of course, one of the fears for me was leaving home. So I thought, I know, I could do this, I could do a theatre show and try and put farming centre stage, which, of course, I managed to do. But at the same time, it was a different aspect of life. I remember getting picked up on the Friday to go up to Scotland, got in the tour bus, went all the way up to Scotland, slept through the night, woke up at, I think it was 7 o'clock in the morning, and the bus driver was like, what are you doing, Kaleb? I'm going, well, we're starting the day. What else am I meant to do? So therefore, my life changed, because I wasn't needed till 7 o'clock at night, if that makes sense. So therefore, I was up at 7 o'clock in the morning going, what do I do now? And actually, matter of fact, I was needed at 7 o'clock when the show started. So I just went and see farms all around the UK. It was great.
Didn't you actually reach out to some farmers up in Scotland and found someone who needed a farmhand and you went and did a day's work?
Yeah, so I went to Scotland, I did a day's work in Wales, Kent. I just went and worked through the day on farms, which was great. And actually, weirdly, come to think of it, it was unpaid, actually.
But it must have been so nice, Kaleb, getting out and about and meeting people who'd watched the show and loved the show and everything you did. In fact, didn't you hear that Prince George is a fan as well?
Yeah, no, I've recently met Prince William and, of course, Prince George. I didn't meet Prince George, sorry. I was Prince William told me about Prince George basically saying don't swear so much, which I'm trying. I am very much trying.
We appreciate
my mum said it to me, my nan said it to me, you know.
But if the future heir to the throne says it to you, then you've got to do it, Kaleb. I mean, this is serious. This is coming from the top, literally.
Well, I'll try my best. I can't promise anything, though.
We are very excited because, of course, we understand there's another Mini Cooper on the way. Your third child is coming soon?
Yeah, no, third child's due in August, so I think I may be the most fertile man in Chippy Norton.
You could teach those pigs a thing or two, Kaleb, for sure.
No, I like to think of myself as an easy carving bull, and I think only the farming community will understand that because, of course, when you're buying a bull, you've got to look into different aspects of that bull. But yeah, I think I'm an easy carving bull. I'm like an Angus. But no, baby number 3 is due in August. So
amazing. And how is being a dad and being a husband, Kaleb? How are you finding that part of your life and sort of managing it with being a farmer?
It's so good. I mean, my little boy, who's 4 now, his name's Oscar. He is obsessed with farming. I've got a little girl called Willa, she's 2, and I wouldn't say she's much of a tractor fan, but she likes being out and about on a farm, if that makes sense, where Oscar's just mad farming, which is amazing. Hopefully baby number 3 will be into farming as well.
Oh, and you've got a children's book coming out soon?
Yes.
Yeah, so I've wrote 3 books, and I thought to myself, I want to try and write a 4th, and then actually try and target the younger audience. I think it's really important that we should maybe start teaching these kids farming in school. So I want to try and run something with the promotion of my 4th book that comes out later this year, and try and get farming taught in schools, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And actually teach these kids where their food comes from, because to me it's the most important job in the world. Because actually, what's keeping you alive in a day-to-day basis is, okay, your car can earn you money and your phone can earn you money, but actually, what's keeping you alive is what you eat 3 times a day.
Yeah, and how are you supposed to appreciate
I think it's a brilliant idea.
if you don't understand where it comes from?
And, of course, those kids that you're now writing books for, we know are big fans of yours, Kaleb, and I imagine that when World Book Day came around and you saw pictures of a young lad dressed up as Kaleb Cooper going for school, what was that like? Oh, look at him. What was that like?
That was basically me ringing my mum going, Mum, I think I've made it. Mum pinched me. I think this is like the best day ever.
The way he's got your beard, he's got your chest hair, he's got the whole shebang. It's so amazing.
I don't know why they've... I'm unsure why they've done it in orange paint, because I think I'm strawberry blonde, but I understand. And I think he definitely had more chest hair than me.
He probably swears like a trooper too.
Oh, never.
Kaleb, have you got a new hobby as well? Are you drag racing?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. So I got asked about a year ago saying, oh, Kaleb, what's your hobby? And I said, oh, farming. And they said, the journalist said, no, that's your job. And I said, well, I don't know, I like collecting cars and doing a little bit of cars. And recently I've got into what we call drifting and a little bit of drag racing and stuff like that, which is quite enjoyable on a Saturday when we're not too busy.
OK, I was a little bit worried when you said drag racing. I thought it was RuPaul's drag racing for a moment, which was that's a very different thing. We're just watching you drift the car. You're not bad.
Yeah, no, I'm weirdly quite good at it.
Maybe a bit of tractor racing down the line.
Yeah,
would be on
has
the cards.
Jeremy given you any tips on that?
Never know.
Does he get competitive?
Yeah, no, he's given me... I mean, we haven't had a race or anything like that, but I'm sure I'd win. But there's a little bit of... there's a good competition between us both.
Amazing.
I'd like to see that on the next season.
Got to have that. Kaleb,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us. We know you've got a busy day on the farm, as you always do, but it's always lovely to catch up with you. Give our best to everybody down there at Diddley Squat.
Yeah, we're really enjoying this season.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for having me.
No worries. And the first 4 episodes of the new series of Clarkson's Farm are available tomorrow on Prime Video. They're really good.
Do you think you'd trim Jeremy Clarkson's eyebrows?
Easily, I just need the right equipment.
Yes.
I wouldn't have gone for a little pair of scissors.
No, it isn't.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out, and we'll see you in the morning.